Rhea Ripley has taken to social media to send a message to newly signed WWE star Zarya, formerly known as Delta. The latter made her debut on the latest episode of NXT. For the past few weeks, NXT has been airing vignettes to hype up the Australian star's debut. It was implied that the new signee was going to make her debut at Halloween Havoc, which is set to take place this Sunday. On this week's NXT, another vignette was shown, and it revealed that Delta will now officially be going by the ring name Zarya in WWE. After the video aired on NXT announcing the name change, Rhea Ripley took to X to send a message to her fellow Aussie. She included the name Zarya in the tweet and told her that it was time for her to show everyone what she could do. Zarya officially made a surprise debut on the latest NXT show after the tag team match between Julia, Stephanie Vaca, and Fatal Influence in the main event. The show came to an abrupt end after she showed up. The WWE universe thrives on constant evolution. Whether it's the rise of new superstars, the development of rivalries, or shifts in storyline, the company is in a perpetual state of flux. One of the most striking moments of change is when a WWE superstar undergoes a name change. In wrestling, names hold weight, they tell a story, create a legacy, and, in many cases, become synonymous with a specific era in the industry. Recently, WWE officially announced the renaming of a current star, and the news didn't go unnoticed by one of its most prominent figures, Rhea Ripley. Ripley, the eradicator of the Judgment Day faction, is no stranger to evolution herself. From her early days in NXT to becoming the dominant force on the main roster, Ripley's transformation has been one of the most captivating in recent memory. So when WWE announced the renaming of a fellow superstar, it was only fitting that Ripley had something to say about it. The WWE has had a long history of rebranding its stars, from Ringmaster Steve Austin to Rocky Maivia Dwayne Johnson. The latest in this lineage is a star who, like Ripley, has built their reputation on intensity and character development. While names like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns have become untouchable, this star's former moniker didn't carry the same level of gravitas or recognition. With WWE aiming to push them further into the spotlight, the decision was made to officially change their name, a decision that comes with both risks and rewards. The new name marks a departure from the more grounded, real-world aesthetic that WWE has adopted in recent years. Unlike the Attitude Era's outrageous personas or the mid-2000s influx of generic wrestler names, the renaming harkens back to a time when WWE embraced bold, larger-than-life identities. This choice is clearly a part of WWE's strategy to build distinct, marketable characters that stand out in a crowded roster. Though the name change seemed to be met with a mixed reception from fans on social media, it was the reaction of one of WWE's top stars that drew the most attention. In an era where social media reactions can make or break a decision, Rhea Ripley's voice carries considerable weight. As a champion and a member of one of the most dominant factions in WWE today, Ripley's words resonate across the WWE universe. When asked about the name change in an impromptu backstage interview, Ripley's reaction was surprisingly supportive, albeit with her signature edge. "Look, in WWE, you either adapt or you get left behind," Ripley said, her piercing eyes looking straight into the camera. "Names? They're important, yeah, but it's what you do with that name that matters." This comment speaks volumes about Ripley's understanding of the wrestling business. As someone who's reinvented herself multiple times, first as a bleach-blonde, clean-cut competitor in NXT UK to the black-clad, muscle-bound menace she is today, Ripley knows firsthand the importance of branding. The Eradicator's name is now synonymous with power, dominance, and, quite frankly, fear. For her, a name change isn't a setback, it's an opportunity. "You could call me anything," she continued with a smirk, "but at the end of the day, I'll still be Rhea Ripley. And if you're good enough, people will remember the new name too." Her confidence isn't unfounded. Ripley's meteoric rise through the ranks of WWE has been driven by her ability to adapt to every situation. Whether it was winning the NXT Women's Championship or capturing the Raw Women's title at WrestleMania, Ripley has proven time and time again that evolution is key to staying relevant in the world of professional wrestling. Ripley's reaction wasn't just about supporting a fellow superstar, It was a statement about embracing change. In a business where stagnation can lead to obscurity, a name change can be a tool for reinvention. Some of WWE's biggest stars have undergone significant transformations that started with something as simple as a new name. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, for example, didn't achieve global fame until he shed the Rocky Maivia persona and embraced a new identity. Similarly, Stone Cold Steve Austin became a cultural icon after ditching his previous ringmaster gimmick. Ripley's emphasis on adapting or getting left behind echoes the sentiments of many WWE veterans. The landscape of WWE is constantly shifting, and the ability to evolve is crucial to success. While some fans may be hesitant to embrace the new name, Ripley's words remind them that what truly matters is the in-ring performance, character work, and how a superstar connects with the audience. It's not about what you're called. It's about what you do when you're out there, Ripley said, her tone serious. You think people care what my name is when I'm slamming someone to the mat? Nah, they care about what I'm doing. They care about the statement I'm making. Another layer to Ripley's reaction is the potential influence of her Judgment Day faction, a group known for its dark, rebellious, and opportunistic nature. As one of the driving forces behind this faction, Ripley's words may carry a dual meaning. Judgment Day, which includes the likes of Damian Priest and Finn Balor, has consistently sought to disrupt the status quo, challenge authority, and forge their own paths in WWE. Ripley's perspective on the name change might reflect the group's philosophy, breaking away from the mold and redefining what it means to be successful in WWE. In many ways, the superstar receiving the new name could be seen as an opportunity for Judgment Day to expand its influence. The group has always been on the lookout for new allies and recruits, and someone with a fresh identity might fit perfectly into their fold. Ripley's supportive yet cryptic comments could hint at future alliances or rivalries, especially if the renamed star's trajectory intersects with the faction's plans. As the WWE Universe speculates on the ramifications of the name change, Rhea Ripley's reaction offers a valuable lesson. In WWE, evolution is inevitable. Names may change, characters may evolve, but at the end of the day, what matters most is how a superstar performs when the spotlight is on them. Ripley's words carry a message of resilience and adaptability, not just for the superstar in question, but for the entire roster. WWE is a constantly shifting landscape, and only those who are willing to embrace change can truly thrive. For Ripley, who has consistently been at the top of her game, this change is just another chapter in the ongoing saga of WWE's evolution. As for the superstar with the new name, only time will tell if they rise to the occasion. But with Rhea Ripley's endorsement and the potential to carve out a new legacy, they're already off to a promising start.